Hi everyone, hope you're okay. I'm going to share a story with you today. And this story used to be my own children's absolute favourite. They used to want me to read it to them every night. So I feel really lucky that I can share it all with you. It's called The Jelly Monster. My children are really grown up now, so what a wonderful opportunity to be able to read this story again. Well, what do you think they are? She'll find out. Jimmy and his mum were making jelly for the school fair. I hope there's enough for everyone, said Mum. Don't worry, said Granny. Let's all go and take Tramp for a walk and leave the jelly to set by itself. Tangerine flavoured, my favourite. The jelly began to grow. Soon it was too big for the bowl and it flopped out onto the table. Soon the jelly was too big for the table and it flopped out onto the kitchen floor. What can you see in the jelly? Soon the jelly was too big for the kitchen, so it burst out through the door. Then the jelly stood up and looked around. Wobble, 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 it roared. It had grown into a jelly monster. The jelly monster strode across the fields. He splashed into a stream, and when he touched the water, it turned into mandarin jelly. You see the jelly cow just there. He didn't like cows, so the jelly monster raised his jelly fingers and zap! One of them turned into orange jelly. And you raise your fingers and zap the cow, make him turn into orange jelly. Then the jelly monster came to the town, which was full of all sorts of nasty pointy things. He only liked wobbly things, so he decided to do something about it. The first place he went to was the library. Wobble, 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 he roared. The jelly monster did it with me, raised his fingers and zap! The whole library was turned into tangerine jelly. The jelly monster smiled, a jelly smile, but then he saw the swimming pool. It was even pointier than the library had been, and he strode towards it. What do you think he's going to do to the swimming pool? Where's the jelly gone? Said Mum. I don't know, said Jimmy, and nobody else knew either. We'll have to go and look for it, said Mum. It's gone this way, look, said Gran. Follow the blobs of jelly, said Jimmy. You see their kitchen? They're very brave, following it. Go away, jelly monster, said the people at the swimming pool. Jelly monsters never go swimming. But the jelly monster wasn't there for a swim. Wobble, 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 he roared, and all the people ran away. The jelly monster raised his fingers. Guess what's coming? Go with me. And zap! The entire swimming pool was turned into jiggly peach jelly. Oh, that sounds really nice. Oh, peach flavoured. How delicious. Would you like to swim in a swimming pool full of jelly? It would be a bit sticky, wouldn't it? The jelly monster smiled a jelly smile when he saw the shops. They were even pointier than the swimming pool had been, so he strode towards them. Splodge, splodge, splodge. Jimmy and Mum and Granny and Tramp came running up to the swimming pool. Have you seen our jelly? asked Jimmy. It went that way, said the people. Go away, jelly monster, said the people at the shops. These aren't jelly shops. But the jelly monster didn't want to go shopping. Wobble, 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 he roared. And everyone the jelly monster raised his jelly fingers again and zap! The shops were turned into bobbling jelly. The sweet shop was raspberry jelly. The toy shop was lemon jelly. And the clothes shop was orange jelly. Which of those would you like to try? Oh, maybe lemon flavoured. Then Jimmy and Mum and Granny and Tramp came running to the shops. Have you seen our jelly? Said Jimmy. It went that way, said the people. The jelly monster smiled a jelly smile, but then he saw Jimmy's school. It was a very old school, and the jelly monster thought that it was the pointiest place ever. All Jimmy's friends were there for the school fair. There were stalls and rides and banners everywhere. So he strode towards it. Do it with me. Splodge, splodge, splodge. Go away, jelly monster, said the head teacher. You haven't got a ticket. Here he is. He's getting bigger and bigger, isn't he? Trying to get into the school. Can you see the head teacher there telling him to go away? The bouncy castle there, lots of fun. But the jelly monster didn't give 2 hoots about a ticket. Do you want to do this bit with me? You know how it goes. Ready? Wobble, 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 he roared, and all the teachers ran away. But Jimmy's friends didn't run away. They had a surprise for the jelly monster. Can you guess what they did? What do you think all of those children did to the jelly monster? Well, they said, not wobble, wobble, they said, gobble, 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 gobble. They went and they ate the jelly monster all up, just like that. Jimmy, Mum and Granny and Tramp came running up to the school. Have you seen our jelly? Said Jimmy. We have, said Jimmy's friends. It was delicious, and there was plenty for everyone. You'll have to make that jelly again next year. And they gave Jimmy and his mum 3 enormous cheers. Why do you think they're all lying down? I think they've eaten too much, don't you? What a fun story. So next time you make some jelly, make sure you don't go on a walk and leave it, because you'll never know what might happen. And that's the jelly monster's footprints. Oh, I hope you enjoyed that story, and hopefully I'll be able to read you another one really soon. So bye, take care, lots of love.